Kia ora, lovely Cancers. Hope you're well. This is your reading for the new moon in Leo, and we are between two full moons in Aquarius. Kind of unusual in 1 month. But anyway, I've just laid the cards out. We're just doing like overarching energies for you, your choices at this time and moving forward, and we'll go through and clarify for you. So you're coming out overarching energies. There's some project underway, there's some construction happening, whether this is in your social network, you're drawing in people, or you are one of those people that is part of a collective works in progress here. We see the great strength of the inverted pyramid here. There is movement and there's motion in this card, and in the Thoth deck, it represents a sort of a kind of melting of ice. So there is that, suddenly what seemed to be kind of stuck, maybe, has actually started moving for you, Cancer. Your choices at this time, I thought I heard something. Your choices at this time, we see the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen is a wonderful, clear cut, straight down the middle personality. You might be having to make some quite definite choices here, or you have a vision of what you want to see happening with this project. Remember, these are very general readings, so they're not going to resonate for everyone. But of course, check out your moon, ascendant, Venus and Jupiter. So we have this glorious Queen who can see very clearly, actually. There is, all swords are sharp, generally. So there is there can be quite a hard aspect, I suppose an inflexible aspect to the Queen of Swords, where there is a kind of coldness to it. But that's just the other polarity of that card. So this could be someone, it could be someone that you're moving towards. It could be, there could be a few different things going on here, but we will clarify, as I said. And Cancer, lovely Cancer, moving forward, we have the Devil. But in the Thoth deck, I know this, generally speaking, the Devil, bondage, we get attachments. We're attached because it's a really earthy card. It's a Capricornian card. It's really earthy. There's a directive in the Thoth deck to enjoy, to really embrace life fully, to enjoy all its fruits, all people, things. Of course, the other side of that is being attached or getting carried away, maybe with addictions or habits that aren't helpful to us. So, interesting, Cancer. So let's just clarify. So when we're looking at this movement project, there's a sort of construction going on that's picking up speed for Cancers here around your general energies. Can you give us an insight into that, please? Thank you. Yeah. somewhere in here we get the Four of Discs. You know, at some point through this process, whatever process it is you're going through, and you may well be wondering if you're embodying elements of the Queen of Swords, you may well be looking at what you can remove or let go of. It's more so there is something within this process that there's something that you do need to let go of. And whether that's a material thing, Cancer, whether it's aspects of yourself, you know, you may well be moving a house, or it could be it could be that simple, you know. But we get the Four of Discs, which is a wonderful, strong position to be in. But you can see that it can quite easily, because it's so stable, that it can quite easily become restrictive or a little bit suffocating, or, you know, we get attached to these coins here. And sometimes we just need to let a little bit go, just let a little bit go. I think through this, there's whatever circumstance, situation is going on in your life, you're in this, involved in something here that you know at some point, and maybe you're tossing it up now, what you can let go of in this process in order to keep the momentum, to keep moving. What is the Queen of Swords here for beautiful Cancer, please? Yeah, there is a decision. It's pretty clear. We get the Two of Discs, you know, another disc. We're keeping a momentum, but we know we're keeping a balance, but we know at some point within this sort of ad infinitum, you know, we're trying to move with change. We're trying to keep a balance within movement around us, whatever's going on around us. We're keeping a balance, but at some point we do need to make a choice. This is where the Queen comes in. And this is very beneficial to have that Queen, because Cancer, it is no mucking around. When the time comes to make a decision, it will be no mucking around. You've had a period of respite, but with the Queen on your side, it's a really good thing, Cancer, and possibly quite hard for you, because yeah, because it's challenging you to maybe be a little bit more impersonal about possibly something that's quite personal here. I say that in terms of projects or people that you're dealing with. I say that because we get, again, the Three of Discs. That's your overarching energy card. We get the Three of Discs and the Magician. And in terms of embodying this Queen, which I'm sure you are well able to in a very wise manner, in the process of this, you really are upping your own ante here. And so you should feel confident about that, even though it may be scary, whatever this is for you. It may be something that you don't normally do. But in doing it, you really are embodying the Magician here. So this is pretty amazing, Cancer. Let's just have a look at what the Devil is as we move forward. It may well be the result, oh Lordy, as I was going to say, the result of not possibly embodying the Queen. What is the Devil? Well, we get a few cards coming out here. What is the Devil for you? I think it is about allowing yourself to, with this Magician, allowing yourself to go with your intentions, go with what you see as being the right way to honour your own integrity. This is about making a decision here within this whole process. I think I've just lost my track. But if you do this, it's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing. I say that because there's a timing element. We're looking at the devil here, right? So we get temperance. We get temperance, which is, one foot on the land, one in the waters. There's alchemy coming through here. There's alchemy going on. And it's like the cosmic sort of spin cycle is going on, which, is a lot about this juggling prior to making a definitive decision. We have temperance, clarifying the devil. We have temperance, alchemy, a process that involves divine timing. We have another 4. We have the 4 of Wands. Utilizing your intent and your will with great clarity at this time is going to benefit you hugely, Cancer. We have the 4, the double 11. I mean, it's a homecoming. It's you coming home to you. Or it's you coming home to the perfect idea of what home is for you. And with that, the Sun. There is nothing about the Sun. There is no downside to the Sun. It's about joy. It's about childhood dreams. It's about euphoria. It's about the applause, of the audience. It's about your own expression. Joy. It's rising, Wow, this is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Anyway, Cancer, let's just see. So there's some decision as to what to hold on to, what not to. Can you trust your own will? Can you trust your mind? Yes, you can. Mind is probably not the right word. I think it's a combination of trusting mind and heart here, and guidance. The universe, the cosmos, the universe, life source, all of that. It wants to propel you. It doesn't want to squash you. It's totally impersonal, but it wants to propel you to your greatest potential. Here, Cancer. Can we just get a few Brian Froud, Pixie and Fairy, please? Pixie and Fairy cards. We've got way too many. We got way too many. Let's just see. Can we have a just to get another angle on this Pixie and Fairies? Wow. And just one more. We get the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. Don't you just love this card? It is about rising. It's just what it's feeling too. This rising life force source. It's backing you, Cancer, at this time. And I think you know that. let's get a journey map card, and then I've got a few. I've got another deck, which are what I call love cards. Just writings. Construction. It's all about this. You know, in some ways, you're constructing a new future for yourself at this time, and you understand that temperance here is involved. You know, when I look at these two cards, it's just like there's this incredible connection to something. You know, in this process, you've become aware of your connection to the divine, Cancer, which is really amazing. We get construction. Look at this gorgeous creature. You've calculated, you've measured, you've weighed every aspect of this situation, and now it's just a waiting time, and you don't want to let yourself down. You're going to, you know, you're bringing something into form here that is in conformity with your will. And believe that. Believe it. Now, Cancer, let's get... I shuffle them and we take one off the top, lovely Cancer, and one off the bottom. So we'll just give them a good shuffle for lovely Cancer, please. Lovely Cancer. Wow. Wow. So we get, on the bottom, we get commitment, shared integrity. Yeah. And what do we get on the top? Lasting love. Amazing, Cancer. Have a wonderful week. Do check out your ascendant, moon, Venus and Jupiter for a wider overview. Take good care wherever you are out there. Much love. Cherry.